me about that purple streak.
This is a streak that's in place for a film, although the response is so good, and my kids are like, "Mom, you're rocking it." I'm like, "Yeah, I am. I may keep this going on." But it's for a film where I played an art gallery owner down in Soho, and she was far cooler and hipper than me. So like, had the hair.
What film is that? Because I know you have 3 in production.
This one was called Sometime This Pain Will Be Useful to You. And it was with an Italian director. It was a lot of fun to shoot. It was, basically shot 2 weeks on it, but it's about a boy who ultimately accepts his sexuality. And it's a painful road. The title is not my favorite because it sounds like a torture film. Sometimes this pain will be useful. It's like, it's not a torture film. It's a light comedy, actually. But it was fun. The Italians were fun. The director was the Italians. He would say, "Ma Marsha, today you are very interesting. I don't expect this when I see you in the morning." And I'd be like, "Okay." Anyway, it was fun.
You have quite a connection to the Hamptons. You played Lee Krasner in the movie Pollock, which was shown at the Hamptons Film Festival, and you like coming out here, but you're out here this time for a very special reason.
My dear friend and a very impressive man, Ben Barenholtz, who really brought independent film to, the world on some level. It was a great distributor. He's being toasted, and I'm leading the toast, and that's on Saturday night. And I guess it's the 20th anniversary. Oh my God, I'm 700 years old, of Miller's Crossing, which someone here just said it. I was thinking it was the 10-year anniversary, But yeah, it's the 20th anniversary, so we're all out here. And Ben also produced Miller's Crossing, which, believe it or not, was a somewhat independent film. So we're out here really to honor him, and he's an incredible person.
And you have another connection to the Hamptons. You're playing on Royal Pains, which is a USA Network TV show set in the Hamptons. So, although you don't always film out here, but talk to us about that.
I barely got to film out here. I wasn't in any of the bikini scenes.
I don't see why not. You look great.
So
Can we get a little pan up and down here? You look great. You don't look a day over older than you did in Miller's.
She's working it. But we shot, I think it's Watermills. Is Watermills nearby? We shot on Long Island the days I was on. I only did 3 episodes. It's a very popular show right now, and to be out here shooting, during most of the spring and fall, fantastic. For me, just to work in New York City and in the area is great, because I like the kids to be a part of almost everything I do. My 3 kids, you'll see them later on, and so I guess that's it. It was great to be close to home working.
And you mentioned one of the movies you just wrapped, and I think you have 2 other movies that you're working on or that are just wrapping?
I wrapped a film called Detachment with Tony Kaye that was about the public school system and the demise with I was going to say Don't Ask, Don't Tell. That's another demise. Marsha Don't Ask, Don't Tell Harden playing in the testing. What is it called again? No Child Left Behind. It was an eye-opener doing that film, and I know there's another wonderful documentary here.
Waiting for Superman is a documentary playing.
That addresses a lot of the same issues, so mine was a film version of something like that. And then the Italian, and there's something, I don't think there's anything else I'm doing. Oh, I'm doing a Law and Order. I'm reprising my character Star.
That's right, you were an FBI agent in Law and Order.
Yes. Well, there's Mariska is very keen on letting the public be aware of the rape kit and how many untested rape kits there are.
When you mention Mariska, you're talking about the lead actress in Law and Order, right?
Sorry, how Hollywood was that of me. My buddy Mariska and Chris, Brad. Yes, Mariska Hargitay, who is the lead actress, has taken her work there dearly to heart as she's learned more and more about the travesties of rape and how things are handled. And there are a lot of untested rape kits that if they were tested, they would solve a lot of crime. And so I think my episode will have something to do with that.
And that has a lot to do with the new DNA laws and abilities, too.
Well, I think it has to do with money. The government funds our firemen and our policemen. I mean, we fund them with our taxes, but it's not as if they have lots and lots of money. So we just have to allocate monies to test these things. DNA's been around for a long time, but there's testing of DNA, and the expert example, the expert I want to say claim, the expert proof that it is. It's been around for a long time, but it's even more expert now. It's even greater now. So,
and one last thing, and then I promise I'll leave you alone. Getting back to the Hamptons, well, everybody else has joined in. So Springybank Road. Any chance you might think about, trying out a house out here?
Oh, well, not on Springybank Road, that's for sure. I was so lost on that road. I live in the country. I love the ocean, I love the beach, I love the Hamptons, but in the summertime it's a very crowded, I think it is, scene, and I'm a country girl. We have acres, you don't see your neighbors, and we hang out on the property, and we pick blueberries and hang out in the country. I love, if I was going to be out here, it'd be on something very Pollock Krasner, very low key, with a lot of